Welcome, Deco Diva. If you've ever dreamed of stepping into the romantic pages of a Jane Austen novel, today's episode is your perfect escape. We're transforming a simple entryway into a charming, Regency-inspired haven using vintage florals, antiques, and period details that Mr. Darcy himself would admire. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join our vintage-loving community. If you enjoy timeless decor, elegant transformations, and a touch of history, you're in the right place. And if you love this look, please like the video and comment below. We adore hearing from you. Let's journey back to early 19th century England and create an entryway that feels like Longbourn meets Pemberley, graceful, refined, and filled with the charm of yesteryear. To capture the essence of Jane Austen's world, we need to understand the aesthetics of the Regency period: elegant simplicity, symmetrical balance, and a romantic atmosphere. This was a time of delicate florals, fine furnishings, and meaningful first impressions. Entryways during this era were more than just transitional spaces. They were styled with intention and reflected the household's taste and status. Expect graceful lines, antique silhouettes, and a harmonious color palette. Think of this as setting the stage for a ballroom entrance. Let your entryway say, "Refinement begins here." Start with a soft, romantic palette to set the mood. Consider hues like dusty rose, cream, pale sage, dove gray, or faded cornflower blue, shades that echo vintage floral prints and Regency interiors. Avoid stark contrasts or modern neons. Instead, choose layered tones that feel like aged wallpaper or a time-worn book cover. These colors evoke tranquility and warmth, perfect for welcoming guests. You can incorporate these shades on the walls, furniture, or even small accessories. Muted tones create a harmonious canvas for the antiques and florals to shine. Regency-style walls often featured elegant wallpapers with delicate florals or neoclassical motifs. A toile or damask pattern in soft colors can immediately evoke a bygone era. If wallpaper feels too bold, consider a two-tone treatment with a chair rail. Paint the lower half in a soft, solid tone and the upper half in a coordinating pattern. Add trim for that stately manner touch. And don't forget framed prints or Regency-era portraits. Oval frames, gilded finishes, and silhouettes add depth and storytelling to your space. A key element in a Jane Austen-inspired entryway is a graceful console or side table. Look for one with curved legs, delicate woodwork, or an inlaid design reminiscent of the early 1800s. Mahogany, walnut, or painted wood finishes work beautifully. A light patina or distressed look adds authenticity, making it feel like a cherished heirloom. Top the table with a lace runner or antique doily, a crystal vase, or a stack of worn leather-bound books, each item telling a story of elegance and time. Mirrors were essential in Georgian and Regency interiors, not only to bounce light around dark hallways but also to show off one's appearance before greeting guests. Choose an ornate gilded mirror or an oval-shaped one with detailed carving. A convex mirror also nods to the period, often hung above a console or fireplace. Hang your mirror to reflect something beautiful, perhaps your floral arrangement or vintage chandelier, to amplify the elegance. Florals are a Regency must. Opt for arrangements with soft blooms like roses, peonies, hydrangeas, or delphiniums in faded tones. Display them in vintage vases, transferware, etched crystal, or even a repurposed teapot. The vessel should be just as charming as the flowers themselves. Fresh blooms are ideal, but dried florals or realistic silk alternatives can still create that romantic, lived-in feel Austen would adore. Lighting should be warm, delicate, and vintage-inspired. A small crystal chandelier or a brass sconce with candle-style bulbs instantly adds Regency ambience. If you don't have hardwired options, go for table lamps with pleated or embroidered shades. Soft lighting makes the space feel welcoming and poetic. Remember, lighting in Austen's day came from candles, so your goal is to recreate that soft glow, not harsh overhead brightness. Accessories bring life to your space. Think porcelain figurines, brass candlesticks, antique letter holders, or framed Regency love poems. You can often find these treasures at estate sales or thrift shops. Look for signs of age, chips, cracks, and patina only add to the charm. Layer pieces without overcrowding. Every item should feel intentional, like it was placed there by someone in 1810 preparing for tea with the neighbors. If your entryway is roomy enough, consider adding a small upholstered bench or delicate chair. This is historically accurate and functional. Look for Regency-style legs, scroll arms, or subtle floral upholstery. Even a simple wooden seat with a toile cushion can evoke the right look. Seating gives the space a hospitable feel, perfect for tying shoes or pausing before greeting a suitor at the door. A rug can ground the space and soften hardwood floors. Choose something with a faded, floral pattern or oriental design, nothing too modern or graphic. Rugs during the Regency period were often Turkish or Persian-inspired, with warm reds, blues, and creams. A vintage or reproduction rug works wonderfully. Layering rugs is also an option if you want to add depth and visual interest. A smaller rug over a jute base can be both stylish and practical. Even Jane Austen needed a place to store bonnets and shawls. Try a small antique chest or decorative hooks mounted on a backboard with period flair. Wrought iron or brass hooks feel authentic, especially if mounted on painted wood with floral detailing. Add a basket for slippers or umbrellas. Functional storage can be beautiful. Look for pieces that blend seamlessly with your antique elements while still offering modern convenience. Art adds character. Choose prints of botanical studies, Regency landscapes, or fashion plates from the era. Bonus if they're slightly faded or framed under glass. For a unique touch, hang a replica silhouette portrait or embroidery hoop art. Personal touches like this create a sense of lived-in charm. Even a framed handwritten quote from Austen herself can serve as both decor and inspiration. There is no charm equal to tenderness of heart, anyone. Symmetry was essential in Regency interiors. It creates visual order and elegance, exactly what your Jane Austen-inspired entryway needs. Balance your console table with matching candlesticks or flank your mirror with identical sconces. Even a centered rug or pair of chairs helps establish harmony. Your goal is to feel the calm and grace of Austen's era through visual balance. Let every element have a partner or mirror. Books are the soul of any Austen home. Stack a few vintage novels on your console or display them in a small shelf or wall-mounted cabinet. Leather-bound volumes, cloth covers, or even distressed paperbacks can evoke a literary past. Don't worry about perfection, aged spines tell a richer story. You might even open a volume to a beloved page and display it beneath glass. Let the love of literature be woven into the space. Appeal to the senses to fully immerse in the Austen experience. Try a soft lavender sachet, rose-scented candle, or vintage potpourri bowl. Add a music box or play gentle classical music in the background. Think harp, piano, or string quartets, sounds that transport you to a gentler time. This isn't just decorating, it's creating an atmosphere. Austen's world was a tapestry of subtle beauty, and you can recreate that in every detail. You don't need to inherit a manor to channel Austen. Shop secondhand, browse estate sales, and embrace DIY. A simple piece of painted furniture can feel regal with the right hardware. Reprint vintage botanical images, frame free poetry printables, or even make your own floral arrangements with grocery store flowers and thrifted vases. Creativity and curation matter more than cost. A true Austen-inspired home speaks of thoughtful choices, not expensive ones. Thank you so much for joining me today on this journey through time and elegance. I hope this Jane Austen-inspired entryway has sparked your imagination and stirred your vintage-loving heart. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, comment, and subscribe to the Deco Diva channel. We have many more timeless transformations and historic decor adventures ahead. Until next time, may your home be warm, your flowers be fresh, and your heart always feel at home in the past.